Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jay, welcome to Jay's Travel Time, and today I'm going to be talking about what you should do when you're getting a hotel. Personally, from my experiences and the experiences of my friends, I'm just going to be giving you some advice on what to do when you are planning your hotel. The first thing you need to know is the city that you're going to, of course. Everyone, you know the city that you're going to. Most people like to get a hotel in the city that they're going to or the city that they want to visit. The thing is that most of us want to go where the tourist locations are and we get the hotels there. But that might not be the best option to do when it comes to saving money for your hotel, because the thing is that because it's a tourist location and because there's many people going there, there's always going to be the rooms getting booked and booked and booked. So the hotel can afford to higher the prices. But the thing is that if you only go out 30 minutes outside of the tourist location that you're visiting, just 30 minutes away, sometimes 1 hour will save you even more, the price will go down by a lot, almost by half of the price that you're paying for in the hotel that you're going to. And that's what I do. Usually when I travel, I like to get my hotels a little further out of the tourist location. I know that I have to go back, but many countries have either the car rental or the train pass, really easy to use. They also have the Uber or the other transportation apps that you can use. It also works really well. So I like to do that. It saves me a lot of money that later I can use during my trip to buy things that I want for myself. And then, for the most part, you're not going to be inside your hotel room 90% of the time. That's only for you to leave your stuff, go to sleep, and go out again and travel around the whole city. So personally, I don't really mind how further out my hotel room is, as long as it's in a safe location and the hotel is in a decent condition. It's fine for me. It saves me a lot of money that I later on use during my trip, and then that's something that can really help you out when you're planning your trip. Another thing is that booking your hotel room. Countries that have large amount of tourists, you need to book ahead of time. You see a hotel and you tell yourself, oh, I will put it on hold for later. The thing is that later you might lose the opportunity to get your hotel room, and you don't want to lose your hotel room because then you're going to have to go through the whole struggle again of trying to find a new hotel room. Usually I like to book my hotels 3 months in advance. That's usually when they do become available for the rooms. Some of them do even further out, but usually I like to do within 3 months, and then the prices are still pretty reasonable because they work the same way as plane tickets. The closer you get to the day, the more expensive the room is going to become, because the demand for the days becomes greater. There's less rooms for that specific day that you're going the closer you get to it, so the prices will go up. So I usually like to do about 3 months, and that really helps me. Another advice that I can give you is, if you don't have the money now for your hotel room because you bought your plane tickets, you did some reservations for some tourist attractions that you want to do, and you don't have money for your hotel room right now, but you want and you are certain that this is the room that you want, there's actually many apps that you can use that will actually reserve the room for you, and you don't have to pay until much later. They give you the option of, for example, if your room that you want for the day that you're going is going to be 4 months in the future, you can actually book it through the app, which is through the booking agency, and they will hold the room for you because they have already paid for that room. You need to pay the booking agency, but your room will become yours even though you haven't paid for it yet. It's going to reserve your room, and they will tell you, oh, you have until this day to pay for your hotel, and to that day it will give you enough time to pay for your room. Usually they give you the month before your day, so if your hotel room is going to be next month, then you have to pay this month. But if you booked it 4 months in advance, then that gives you a few months extra for you to be ready to pay for your hotel. and it saves your hotel room, so you don't have to worry about finding a new hotel room. And it also helps you save up for when you're ready to pay for it, just in case you really want that room and you don't want to lose it. That's another thing to do, is using apps, and they will help you when it comes to booking your rooms. And you don't have to worry to pay until much later, whenever they give you the due date for your payment. And these are the tips that I want to give to you when it comes to booking your room. These are just a few tricks that I do for myself that helps me when I travel, and it actually does help me save money, and it helps me prepare for my trips in advance without having to worry about too many things. And this will also help you when it comes to you planning your trip, and I hope this helped you, and good luck on your next trip, and I will see you all next week. Thank you for viewing all the way to the end, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.